welcome to Bodiacu and Wellness. Today we're talking flexibility. Now, a very long time ago, a very wise man told me that to stay young, healthy, and pain-free, you need 3 physical components. 1, flexibility, 2, range of motion, and 3, muscular stability. So today I'm going to teach you a very simple exercise called waking up the joints. And we use this as martial artists to maintain our physical structure, to make sure that our joints are pain-free, to make sure we have lots of range of motion, and of course we have great flexibility. So we begin by placing the feet nice and tight together, weight, pinky, big toe, heel on the ground. We're going to place the hands on the knees. Now, keeping the foot flat on the floor, we're going to rotate the knees counterclockwise 10 times, as big as we can. And we always want to move through as large a range of motion as possible. You know, in life we can manage to go through our day going through a very small range of motion. We get up, we walk to our desk, we sit in our car. We don't actually move through very large ranges. So we tend to lose that expansive flexibility, that dynamic range of motion that we have when we're young. So we're going to go 10 rotations counterclockwise, and then 10 rotations clockwise, making sure to keep the feet flat on the floor. This is number 1, rotating the knees. Number 2, we move to the hips. So we're going to set the feet about double width of shoulder width. We're going to keep our upper bodies maintained, and we're going to roll the hip around. Nice big rotation. Once again, exploring the largest range of motion that we possibly can. We have 6 meridians that run through the legs: the stomach, the spleen, the liver, the bladder, and the gallbladder, all running through the knees and the hips. So it's really important that we stimulate all those meridians, stimulating all those muscles. So same thing as the knees, we're going to go 10 counterclockwise, and then we're going to go 10 rotations clockwise, making sure we stimulate lots of blood flow, nerve conduction, and of course synovial fluid, the lubrication to our joints. This encourages our body to promote movement and heal those crunchy, crackly, what's called crepitus in those joints. So number 1 was knees, number 2 was hips. Now we move to the lower back. We're going to place the hands behind the back, and we're going to roll 360 degrees all the way around us. Now, if you're someone who gets dizzy, you can pick a spot on the floor with your eyes in front of you and just keep your eyes on that spot at all times. But otherwise, I want you to look all the way around, 360 degrees. We'll go 10 one way, and then same thing. We're going to rotate all the way around, 10 rotations all the way around. Now, if you have injury to your back and you can't do a large range of motion, if you have any disc issues, if you have any vertebra issues, you can always make that range of motion small. You don't have to go so big if you have limitations with injury, but if you're, you don't have any injury, then please explore the biggest range of motion as possible. So we went knees, we went hips, and we went lower back. Now move to the upper body. We're going to start with the shoulder, so we're going to rotate the shoulder girdle. Big circles, once again, breaking down some of that tension. 10 rotations backwards, and then 10 rotations forwards, always exploring a larger range of motion as you possibly can. From the shoulders, then we move to the rotator cuff, and we're going to do rotations here. So we're going to turn the hand up and back as far as we can twist. We're going to twist under, rotating the shoulder as far as we can twist. Breathing in and breathing out, always making sure you're breathing as you're moving, never holding your breath. But same thing, you're going to move through 10 rotations, making sure that you've activated and stimulated the entire joint and all the little stabilizing muscles that roll around the shoulder. Once you've done 10 in each direction, we keep moving down the arm. Now we're going to move to the shoulder. We're going to do rotation through the arm. 10 big rotations backwards, and then 10 rotations forwards. Nice and relaxed, nice and loose. You don't need to go too quickly. Relaxation is really the most important part. Once we finish the shoulder, we relax the shoulder and we move to the elbow. And just like 2 propellers, you're going to roll around the elbow, 10 one way, and then 10 the other. Nice and easy, keeping the shoulders completely relaxed. We're going to move next to the neck, where we're going to gently rotate the head around. Now, as you roll around the back, you want to open the jaw. Just takes a little pressure off the cervical vertebra as you're going to roll around gently. Once again, just like everything else, 10 in one direction, and then same thing, going clockwise, rotating 10 around in the opposite direction. Next, we're going to move to the extremities. So we're going to go to the ankle so we can lift a foot, and we're going to rotate around. 10 in one direction, Nice and easy. You don't have to keep it high. You can keep it low as long as it's off the ground. And then 10 in the opposite direction. Switch feet to the opposite leg, rotating around. 10 in one direction and 10 in the other. Now to finish off, we're going to do the wrists. And we're just going to rotate the wrists in this one. And all I want you to do for this one is we're just going to count the breath. And we're going to take 10 breaths on this one. So we're going to breathe in and out 10 times as we rotate the wrist. And basically we move through every joint in the body. We've done 10 different rotations. So to recap, we go 10 for the knees, 10 for the hips, 10 for the lower back. Then we move to the upper body. We do 10 for the shoulder. We do 10 for the rotator cuff. We do 10 for the arms. We do 10 for the elbows. We do 10 for the neck. We do 10 for the ankles. And we do 10 for the wrists. And now we've rotated through all joints of the body. Now let me tell you, if you go to the gym, if you do yoga, if you do martial arts, if you hike, whatever you do physically, this is a wonderful way to start out. This is what's called dynamic flexibility. And this is very quickly going to increase your range of motion, but also activate all the stabilizing tissue to make sure your joints stay strong, healthy, and pain-free. But if you do nothing else in your day, and you're someone who's sedentary, just goes to work, does nothing else, this is a wonderful exercise that you can do spending maybe a few minutes a day. 2, 3, 5 minutes, it doesn't take very long, and you can do this every single morning. Or before bed, every night. A great way to loosen up after a tight day, a stressful day, a day of limited movement. Waking up the joints, wonderful way to keep those joints healthy, flexible, and pain-free. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to share this video with as many people as you can. Help me help other people out there. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.